Hey guys, it's me, Kisame Unlimited. I'm doing the 6 Path of Pain Challenge. The lucky person that got furthest this week is Junior Zekback, and I am gonna just point out the rules. If you remember, this is an endurance challenge. If you fail against any path, it's game over. Rule 2: you could switch decks per round. You don't have to, but it's recommended. Rule 3: rematches are only allowed after the game has been uploaded. Rule 4: the segment has to get 300 likes or the segment will be cut. This segment's no different from any other we upload. If it doesn't do well, we cut them. Rule 5: I only duel on Dev Pro / Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. I don't duel on DN. I just prefer Dev Pro. Rule 6: it's optional, but add the Facebook page because that's when I give updates of when I will be on Dev. So if you want to get a day when I'll be on, or a point in time when I'm on, that's the best bet for you. And the last rule is, if you rage quit in the 6 Path of Pain Challenge, you are banned from taking it in the future. So let's just get into the actual duel itself.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead and have your 6 stinking decks, cause all I need is this one.
Round 3.
I'm starting off with my Sage Mode Frog Monarch deck. This deck has changed so much. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh my god, this deck looks so much different. I hate the way it looks like right now because I know how it looks now, and I'm like, but yeah, I have to show the older games before I get to the newer games. So this guy's playing a Ragnar Zero, Burn of the Mighty combo-based deck, which I've actually seen on YouTube before. I forgot where I've seen it, but I have seen it around. Which is, he's also in, with the trap tricks in there. I'm not very familiar with trap tricks because, trap tricks are now becoming more relevant. And this move actually can, I was like, oh, I'll just take advantage of the field. And then, I don't know what happened to change, that allowed him to change it, because I used the Water Monster. So I think it was like Ragnar's chaining to Mobius, and then they chained off Ragnar Zero, and that happened first. I don't really know, but that honestly fucked up the whole game. I knew that the moment that I couldn't take care of those back rows, and I was just stuck with a dead Toon Table face down, which I don't know why I put it face down, but I drew pretty bad because I drew two Toon Tables. Because some of my decks I could play multiple tunes, but this is the deck that I can't. I mean, Toon Mermaid is pretty irrelevant, but I've changed this deck up so much, so now I'm like, it doesn't matter. So pretty much around this point, you could tell by my hand that there's nothing I can do. I just flat out lose. So good game, and now we're going to be getting into the next path, which we'll get right into right now.
Round 2.
Alright, now I'm getting into Constellars. And it's ironic, Constellars is the other deck that I changed a lot also. So all these decks, that's one reason why I actually like to lose, is because I'm the kind of person when I lose, I reflect so much on the deck, and I'm like, you're losing because of something. You could be better, but what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What could I make this faster, destroy, better protection? It's and I work on the deck more and more. I'm actually grateful for this guy that came around. I'm going to call you Junior because that's a better, smaller version of your name. So it's just Junior actually helped me, build my Frog Monarch and my Constellar deck better, which I actually am very grateful because those two decks needed help the most. My Frog Monarch deck, I love it. I can't wait to do a deck profile because my idea is so awesome. I don't want to stress it enough, but you will see it. And if this segment gets 300 likes, you will see what I'm talking about because I will showcase the deck next week. And it is just so amazing. I can't put my face. It's I'm not gonna try to toot the deck's horn and just this deck is the greatest thing that ever came out of my ass. It's not. But it's very different, very unique, and very special, and that's what makes me like it. So pretty much in this turn, I just drew MST and I opened with Charade, and I was just I knew that no matter what I added, he was just gonna hit me with Shark, and I was gonna lose. So, but overall, like I said, I was very grateful for this experience because it's like the endurance challenge also teaches me as well, because I like to endure my decks as well. I do this like to myself like all the time, where I just do a random shit, just like don't lose, and then I'm like, and I lost like right here.
Round 4.
I'm using Light Swarms. Light Swarms is going to be the new deck that I'm going to fix. That deck needs the biggest workout of its life. Because out of my God deck, Constellar deck, Frog Monarch deck, Vigilante, all those decks are doing fine. They're doing perfect. This is the only deck that's sucking. And it's sucking because Light Swarms is the deck where it's like, I can't guarantee everything. The deck is like so tipsy-turvy. It's like all over the place. Because I can't guarantee what I need to draw when I need it. And that's what makes this deck fuck up and fall on its face. So I'm gonna, like, I keep looking at other people's deck profiles to get inspired for ideas, but I'm gonna stop doing that because I just need to rely on my own, like, instincts on deck building, and I know I can make this deck better. I don't know what I want to do with this deck yet, because right at the moment of me filming this video, which is, you know, Sunday, I have no idea how I'm going to change this deck, but I'm going to, and now he's like throwing in the rank ups, which I actually, you know, I applaud you for the rank up strategy, and I lose pretty much right here, 4,200 damage.
Round 6.
Alright, so lucky man, you got past 3, you beat 3, and only 3 left. And now I'm using the 6th path, which is the randomized deck, where I pick whatever I feel like playing. I don't have like a whole bunch of decks as my 6th deck. I have like a handful of decks that I like, that I choose to keep like all over the place. Like I have spell books, I had scraps, I had... The one deck I love playing at the moment is Cosmic Dragons. Cosmic Dragons are so fun right now. I like that deck a lot. And I love this move. I'm just like, I know what you were going to do. I knew you were going to take our Priestess, and I'm going to stop it. But then right when I saw the rank up, I'm like, oh, fuck, he's just going to take it again. Right at that moment, I'm like, well, I just lost. That move alone, I was like, I was so screwed. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Go search for Magician? I'm like, I'll just set him. I'm going to hope for the best. I'm like, but with those traps, I knew that, you know, it would just say it was a lost cause. So you got Void, Trap Hole, and now I'm like, oh, yay. Now I could use Eternia, and I'm like, it doesn't really matter, because he has so many trap cards face down, and it's not like I can actually get anything off. But, you know, that's what trap tricks do. They kind of, like, beat you down, basically, with their trap cards, and just, like, take advantage like that. So I'm just trying to use Fate, banish it, so you don't gain life points, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. Well, it's like, I can try to do whatever I want, but, you know. Lone Fire for Lone Fire, and now for Narcissus. And what do I draw? And it's like, you see, this, I always like spellbooks, and I really want to, like, maybe play spellbooks in the future. I don't know if I want to play them now, I don't know. Because right when spellbooks came out, I always really liked spellbooks, but spellbooks got such a bad rap, and I always felt guilty in playing them, because all my friends were like, you're a fucking douchebag, and I was like, I don't know, I want to use them, but then I get a bad rap. So, but this deck I haven't touched in a long time. It was only because this guy was beating each path, I was like pulled to like pick a random thing. I was like, gotta pick something, and I'm pretty much gonna lose right here. So GG, and now we're gonna get to the last 2.
Round 1.
Okay, so like I stated, my two best decks in this whole challenge is God and Vigilante. God is a deck I have called God Complex, which is one of the most unique, awesome, greatest decks that I have, and I love it. And the other is Vigilante, which is my hero deck. So they're my best deck, so I know that I saved them all the way to the end because I knew that they would not fail me. Because if he beats this deck and beats like Vigilante, he wins the challenge. So I'm just like, Breaker, Kage to Kage. I'm gonna, you know, pop your shit. And this deck, I swear, so fun. So I can't wait for supply unit to come out. I'm like, yay, Toon Table. I'm gonna add Toon Table, and I'm gonna another Toon Table, and I'm gonna go Attack Force and Toon Table. More tunes. So I mean, off the bat, I mean, this guy, you see, that's why I kind of recommend people to switch decks in the 6/5 Pain Challenge, because the more he played Trap Tricks, I was able to think more and say like, oh, so he's playing it like this. You see, don't ever let me get an idea of what you're playing. The best thing about the Endurance Challenge is to just beat one, get to the other, and just use shit based off whatever situation you're dealt. But it's like, the more, don't give me any knowledge, don't let me know what your deck does. Leave me thinking, confuse me, that's how you win. Because still to this day, no one has ever beat the challenge, but yet again, no one has ever used like a troll deck like Exodia or Burn against me, which I hope nobody plays against me, because that's just wasting my time. And it's supposed to show how good you are when it comes, comes to the point where you would be endured to like how would you go against a situation like that? Could you win? And that's what it's like meant to be. So right off the bat, I'm just like popping his like chalice, and I'm just like, and I drew Evil Dragon Anada. Evil Dragon Anada is my boss card. Evil Dragon Anada is the card that's like King of Bitches, and it's like Evil Dragon Anada is like the ace card of this deck. I have each deck in the whole 6/5 Pain Challenge, which is like my ace. God Complex is Evil Dragon Anada. Constell's it's Pleiades. In Sage mode, it's probably Mega Mobius. Light Swims, it's obviously JD. Vigilante, it's probably Shining. And yeah, it's just like I always have to have an ace monster. So I'm just like, oh, I'm just add this Evil Dragon Anada. JG. So
Game over.
like I said, Junior, it was great dueling you. I had lots of fun. Your Trap Trick deck is pretty good. I mean, for a deck to like walk away beating 4 and making it to the 5th slot is difficult. You see it on the challenge. Not many people get to that point, which is respectable to do it, and especially to do it without Tier 1 meta. So you have earned my respect. You're a great player. This segment gets 300 likes. You will see me next Sunday. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. And I actually can't wait until next Sunday, because I can't wait to bust out my other decks. I can't wait to do it. So, all my decks have changed, and in the community video, I could showcase all of this at once. So, like I said, I'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't, subscribe. And I'll point this out now. Me and Spidey are giving away free packs to people that come to the challenge and come to any video and like, comment, and subscribe. So if you leave a comment on the video, I will enter you, and I will have a randomizer pick through my comments, and you could win a free pack just for pretty much liking and subscribing, and you could just win one, because me and Spidey are trying to get rid of these Legacy of the Valiant packs so we can buy Primal Origin packs to give away to 3 people as well. So yeah, so please, we need to get rid of these, so do us a favor and take these off our hands. So like, comment, subscribe, and please subscribe, because we really are trying to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, because we want to be known as big YouTubers, and I feel like that big 10,000 will do it for us.